Okay, we're going to go ahead and continue with 131, starting with number 21. Number 21 says to add a short tapered extrusion to the bottom of the solid. So see the bottom. I'm going to click on this far corner here. Again, notice we deleted our shell so that we might see the material again. So I'm going to go ahead and click extrude. Click on the bottom. It tells us to taper it 3 degrees. So I'm going to go ahead and enter 3 degrees, a really little bit, so maybe 0.02 inches. Really small taper. Okay, and then we click OK. There, I've got that one. Good. Okay, next, I'm going to go ahead and make the holes on top. Okay, so for the holes on top, I'm going to go ahead and make a new sketch on top. Create sketch. I'm going to create a point, and I'm going to make it at the center of our circle. Oh, that's not the center. Create point. There we go. There's the center. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and finish sketch. And I'm going to create a hole. And I'm going to make it extent. It's going to go a distance. Okay, I have to click on the actual point. And I'm going to make it 1 inch deep. So 1 inch deep. And I'm going to make it 1/4 inch. So 0.25 diameter. 0.25 diameter. Okay. And there we go. There's that one. Now I'm going to right click on that surface and we're going to make another sketch. Now I'm going to go ahead and make a circle with that same center point. Okay. There's my circle. Okay, that looks good. Now I'm going to make that circle a construction line. So I'm going to click on sketch palette and I'm going to click construction. And then I click that circle. Let me zoom in, make sure I can see. Fit. Okay, nope, hit escape. Okay, so I'm going to click, I had clicked on construction, now I click that circle. Let's see, it didn't quite take. Click that circle and make a construction. There we go, now it's construction because you can see the little dashed lines. Now I'm going to click create and then point, and I'm going to create one kind of here at the top on our circle. Now I'm going to do a circular pattern. So I'm going to click create and I'm going to circular pattern. And what I want to do, I can hide the sketch palette. What I want to do is I want to make 5 holes equally spaced around this circle. So the center point, I chose the object for the circular pattern is going to be this point. So I'm going to click that one. Now I click center point. Center point is going to be this center right there. Now here it's making 3 of them. I don't want 3 of them. I want 5 of them. It's defaulting to full spacing all the way around. If I only wanted it halfway around, I would change it from, let's say, full to 180 degrees. All right, but it looks like it's good. I'm going to click OK. Now I'm going to go ahead and make the holes. So I'm finish my sketch. I'll click on hole. Now I'm going to make I need to choose where am I going to put the hole. So I'm going to choose, that rectangular pattern. I didn't do 5. I did 6 of them. So let me go ahead and undo. Okay, so now let me redo my okay, so let me do my circular pattern. I'm going to click on create circular pattern. Now the thing I'm going to pattern is this point, the center point. Click center point, and then I click the point in the middle. Now I want them to be not 3, I want them to be 5. So notice it makes 5 holes. Good, 5 points. Now I'm going to finish my sketch, and I'm going to make a hole. So I click hole. I'm going to click all 5 of those points, and you see it's trying to make those holes. Holes 1 inch deep is fine. These ones I'm going to make 0.125 inches because they're going to be smaller holes. Okay, and that's done. Okay, so those holes are done. Let's see, the next thing it tells us to do is shell the part again. So I'm going to click spin around to the back. It's my home. I want to click to the back, so I'll click the back. Now I'm going to click shell. Well, here's our shell. Here's our shell. And I'm going to click this face, and I think I went with 0.05. Click OK, and you can see it's shelled. If I click there, you can see where those holes are drilled. Good. That looks good. Now, what else does it ask us to do? Next, it asks us to do emboss. Put your name on the top. Put your name on the face here. So I'm going to go ahead and right-click and create a sketch. Okay, after making my sketch, I'm going to click on create, and I'm going to choose text. And I'm just going to zoom in. Let's see, we'll do fit. Okay. I'm going to do text is fine. I'm going to click and draw a little text box. Oops. Okay, and I'm going to type Mr. Q. Okay. And now I need to shrink it down real small. So I'm going to maybe make it 0.02. No, that's too small. 0.1. That's all right. 0.1 I think is good. All right, let's see if we can move it up a little bit. Click OK. Okay, so now we have to extrude. We just click on extrude, and I'll click on the Mr. Q. We'll just make sure I'm getting it right. And I'll click on the house so I can see it. Okay. 1 inch. No, that's way too big. Maybe I'll do it 0.05. Okay. Click OK. Right, look at it head on. There we go. We can see our little Mr. Q there. Can zoom in a little bit by going to fit. There we go. Okay. All right, that looks good. Next, what does it ask us to do? Next, in 28, it says to investigate the tools in your CAD program that allow you to measure your model. So to measure it, we're going to click on Inspect, and we'll click on Measure. And it says to measure from the top edge diameter of the tapered circular extrusion to the base. So right here, I'm going to measure from here to the bottom. Hold on a minute. Measure. Let's do this. Okay. I'm going to measure from the bottom to the top. Restart. From the top to the bottom. There we go. 2.325. Okay. You're also asked to measure the bottom edge diameter and the height of the circular extrusion. But I'll leave you to finish that up on your own. And don't forget to finish all the rest of the activity and conclusion questions. Please go ahead and take a screenshot of your model, ideally from an isometric view so that we can see what that you've done it, and also ideally a screenshot from underneath so that we can see that you also shelled it. All right, so that's about all that I need to show you.